Hey guys, I just wanted to record a video talking about a specific thing. First and foremost, let me just say, I made it to 500 subscribers through no small feat, of course. The reason I'm making this video is because I want to talk about my experiences on my journey to making 500 subscribers. Not that that's like a large amount or anything, but it's a lot for me. And I just want y'all to know that I am very grateful and happy to have reached this milestone. This not only means that I can start to earn and monetize my videos, but this means that I have 500 and counting, 560 people watching my videos or subscribe to my channel who see my name, my face, and my thumbnails in their news feed or their YouTube feed. And that means so much to me because 500 people is a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people realize how many people that is. And I believe social media has desensitized us to attention because we see these numbers and they're all arbitrary on the screen. But if you were to equate that to real life numbers, real life presence, you would have 500 people in a room watching you. A lot of people get nervous and can't talk in front of like a classroom. Again, it's momentous to me. I appreciate whoever subscribed, whoever's been watching this entire time. I've been on YouTube for probably about 2 years tops now, but it's a lot. But let's get into it. The reason I'm making this video is because I want to talk about how I got to 500 subscribers and whether or not I feel it is valid or if I feel it is super challenging for smaller content creators and smaller channels to gain traction. As a smaller creator, I started off by just making YouTube videos on my PS5. I was streaming from my PS5 with a PlayStation camera and the microphone, like a headset, I think. I didn't even have an actual mic or setup. I didn't even have a PC. I didn't have streaming software. I didn't have any camera to record. Like, if you go back and look at my old YouTube videos, this 4K resolution y'all seeing was not there. It was a corner of my room with me in the little circle. I think that's crazy because if you put effort towards something, you will continuously grow. You will constantly build on whatever you're standing on if you really do care about it. You know, if you're not just dawdling, doing it just for busy work or leg work or it's just a hobby, like you actually want this to become a thing. You want it to become like a legacy, a foundation of something that people know you for. And that's what I've been doing. I have been falling off. I will say that YouTube, content creation, making videos, editing, playing the game, finding time to play the games. I say this in every video where I have a face-to-face with my community. It is hard to do that. It's really hard to sit there and do that, but I'm not gonna go on that rant. I just wanna say, within this 2 years, the amount of growth I've had or I've tried to obtain organically, like through just sharing my videos, posting, cross-posting on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram now, it feels like it's been a slow creep. And all of a sudden, you know, I decided to the other day promote one of my videos, or I guess pay for a promotion. And all of a sudden I go from 268 subscribers to 560.
Because I paid.
Like, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't know what's going on with like social media or where people are doing their best to make curated content. I mean, like, I have full thumbnails for almost every edited video I've put out. For most of my live streams, I have thumbnails. All of my TikToks and Instagram shorts and reels and all of that stuff, I've put out so much effort into trying to make sure that stuff is seen. And the fact that me paying for a promotion on YouTube is what got me all of my, like, got me up to my goal of 500 is crazy to me. Ultimately, what that feels like is all of this is just pay to win. I get the whole concept, you have to spend money to make money, but imagine somebody getting into this for the love of the game. They want to grow their community. They want more people to see their stuff organically. It seems almost impossible for those people who are doing it with the actual love and the soul to actually reach people who may love their content. That really bugs me. What if I didn't have the money to promote my vids? Or let's say I was just breaking even. I'm just like, yeah, I got a few dollars to put on and I pay for like a $5 promotion on every one of my videos. Is that traffic even organic? Or is it just like the algorithm saying like,
oh, you're paying us, so now we're gonna push your stuff?
That's almost like, that's like crazy because again, that's pay to win. It's not organic. It doesn't feel organic. It doesn't feel like people stumble upon my videos and are excited for it. It just feels like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram are just pushing everything because I'm paying for it, which is like, why is that the formula? Why is that how things are handled on this platform? You know what I mean? All in all, for small creators who are watching this video, people who are wondering whether or not they should give up or they should try new things, I can share some things I've done. One thing I've noted as I was going through this past month and really grinding, like posting every day, posting a short a day, clipping all my videos, making sure I have captions, hashtags, the game title, the end screen that linked people to my other playlists and videos. One thing I made sure I did was post every day. And I feel like that was detrimental for me. Maybe because posting every day on YouTube is not the same as posting every day on TikTok, or maybe posting multiple times a day. I think maybe smaller creators should shoot for a 3 to 5 times a week, maybe multiple times a day, one of the days. Try to just let it simmer, because I think what I did when I was posting those videos every day for the past few weeks was kicking myself out of the algorithm. Like, people would see some of the videos, I would get like 2K, 3K, 4K views on one of them. And then like the next one I posted on like that 4th or 5th day, it got like 12 views. And I didn't change anything. All I did was like switch or add a hashtag that was relevant to whatever was going on in the video, because YouTube really will like dock you if you put inaccurate hashtags. When I saw that, I was like, maybe I should change this approach. Another thing I feel like we should pay attention to as small creators is like, try not to emulate the person you look up to too much. Like, I caught myself making videos that were very similar formula to like Berleezy and Corey, even like 8-Bit Ryan. Like, try not to emulate the people you idolize too much, because at that point you will start to look like a mimic. Find your own shit, like find your own style. Sound effects are far and few between. Like, funny sound effects are funny sound effects. If you're watching game videos, most of the creators are using the same sounds. But like, have some of your friends record some stupid stuff. Have some of your friends record funny sounds that you laugh at every day that other people might find funny as well. So that way you still got like that original flair and you still feel like original, you know what I mean? And lastly, I would say do your best to make sure you reach out to people who are in your intended audience. Like, I have a lot of people who have told me like, hey, your videos are kind of long, you know, too many sound effects, too many jump cuts and edits in between, leave a little more unedited stuff in there. Like, reach out to people who care about your type of content and get feedback from them. Take the feedback, implement the feedback, like use that as fuel so you can keep growing, because obviously those are the people who you need the feedback from if you're trying to share and get people like that to watch your videos. You have to be open to criticism doing this. And again, I'm just scratching the surface. I'm at 500 something subscribers. There are people with millions of subscribers, streamers and YouTubers, gamers, hundreds of thousands of people watching their videos every single day. You got to be open to feedback. That's the biggest thing. There will be like some negative feedback, like somebody commented on one of my videos and said, bro's acting like this is hard. Take the trolls with a grain of salt. Do not respond to them or the negative energy the same way you will respond with the positive energy. Appreciate those who appreciate you. That's like the biggest thing I could say. Like, when you have those positive interactions, you're showing your community that you care about them. You're not doing this just for you. You're doing it for everyone involved. And that includes the consumers of the content you're working so hard to make. But ultimately, like I said, on this journey, I'm very grateful for those who do watch. I'm very grateful for people who put the time in and comment on my videos, all my close friends who watch all my videos, the people who watch and like all my shorts. Whether y'all know me or not, whether y'all care about what I have to say or not, I really do appreciate people who put the time in to interact and engage with me. Because if you go back to my original intro video, you'll see that that's what I care about. I'm not in this to, oh yeah, let's get 500 subscribers and 3 million views on shorts to make money. Yes, I care about monetizing my account eventually, but making these videos is fun. I sit back and watch my videos and laugh at them. When I'm clipping my videos to turn into shorts, I'm chuckling at them. I'm laughing at the stuff because I think it's funny too. And I hope y'all find this funny. I hope y'all find me to be a funny and pleasant person to watch on YouTube. Like, that's the goal. That's the dream. I don't want to be seen as some, oh, he's just a gamer. He's boring. He curses a lot. He's doing this for shock value. I would hate to be one of those creators. That is not what I want to be. That's not what I want to be seen as. I feel like I'm a bombastic person who has a lot of personality to show, a lot of love to give. And that's all I care about. I don't know what my goal was for this video. I guess you can call this a rant. You can call this me sharing my opinions after some quick turnout of a promotion that honestly did a lot better than I thought. My last Ghost of Yote video is at like 800 views right now, which is the most views I've gotten on anything ever in my whole YouTube career. That's crazy. Like, I'm talking about long form content. 800 is crazy. For this many people to watch this video and it be actual views, It's crazy to me. All because I paid
For promotion.
YouTube. I need y'all to work with y'all smaller creators a little bit more. You may not care about what I'm saying. You may not hear what I'm saying because you're a large corporation. I appreciate the opportunity that you're giving me to be a small creator and grow on your platform, but there got to be a little bit more support for the people who are trying their best to make a name for themselves. I get bigger names bring the revenue and y'all get paid more because they got their ads running and people subscribing and paying money. But like, there should be a little bit more leverage for the newer creators who are trying and actively putting stuff out, because not every big YouTuber does that. They don't have to, but for the people who are constantly putting things out, our stuff should be put up the algorithm. I know like 4 or 5 content creators who go hard to make these videos and make clips and format the clips and get a good layout for the cameras and get good equipment, all this stuff. And we're not rich like these other YouTubers. I'm sure I speak for all of the small creators when I say YouTube, pour into your small creators, because the more creators you have, the more money you will make as a business. The more people will watch our videos, the more we can create and love doing it and pour into your platform. I feel like that's a fair trade. That makes the most sense, right? Who knows? We'll see. For those of y'all who watch this whole video, I appreciate y'all. I'm done rambling. I just want to let y'all know I love y'all. Wanted to share some wisdom and just share some of my experience on how I made it to 500.
We finally made it to 500, chat. We made it. It's been a long 2 years. We did it.
And there will be more. Yeah, but there's much more on the horizon. I'm not stopping. Like I said, I'm going hard for the last quarter of the year. I'm going crazy. Ghost of Yotei episode 3 will be coming soon. Editing that right now, and I will beat that game in its entirety. I know I did Elden Ring on stream. Ghost of Yotei will solely be an edited series. When other games come out, I may assess whether or not I'll stream them, but I think I like the editing format. I like having shorter videos that aren't 2-3 hours long, because not everyone likes watching long 3-hour streams. You know, some people like watching like a little 45-minute joint where it's just a quick video and then that's it. They can watch the next part when they want to. I've heard that feedback and I'm going to implement that feedback. I'm also going to do shorter videos so people don't have to be stuck watching a 45-minute to an hour long video if they don't feel like doing that. In case the attention spans are low, they are in this generation. I get it, I understand. So I'm gonna try to tailor that to everyone who wants to be a part of the community. Be on the lookout for that, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I say it every video. That's never gonna change. I appreciate the people who invest in me, and I appreciate the people who really care about my craft, because Lord knows, if you know me in person, you've seen me going hard, you've seen my setup, you see how hard I work on this stuff, and you know I really want this, and I hope y'all know that. Shout out to 500 subscribers. We did it. I'll see y'all next time. We out.